Present moment power. Back with another video, y'all. Appreciate everybody that went on my site and actually, purchased my $100 bundle, my 5-book bundle. You actually get one for free if you ain't got the bread. You can start off with this one. And really, like I always say, the things I talk about in my videos and my books anyway. So if you can't afford it, it's cool. All you gotta do is listen to the message at hand. And today, I'm back with another great message, feeling good. It's early this morning. I've been on my journey. So I like to get up early in the morning and do my videos when your mind is clear. Your mind is the clearest when you first wake up. The best to get out here and let them great thoughts just flow through you. Let it flow through you. So back with another video. Really just wanted to let y'all know today I wanted to go a little bit deeper into, really just what you here for, what you on earth for, your purpose, your whole experience. I like to tell people, a lot of people ain't gonna get this because they so brainwashed with the world, with the way the world activate, with the way that the world just, tell them it should be. That's number one. You got to get up out of that. You got to free your mind. You got to free yourself from them invisible chains on your mind. That's basically all it is, invisible chains on your mind. And it's a goddamn puppeteer, a puppet master really controlling your every move. And if you ain't familiar with that, it's I always use the perfect example. If you wake up and do things you don't want to do, you get in control. If you do not enjoy doing it, why in the hell is you still doing it? You got to sit back and ask yourself that question. And I already know the number one answer is, well, I need the money. Well, like they say, it's the love of all money that make the dirty shit happen. Because if you love money that much, you would do anything for it. You don't want your mind to wander, but you about to do some immoral shit for some money. If it's for the money. Because it's killing you anyway. You know what I'm saying? You waking up doing things you don't want to do. A lot of people don't know that shit is really killing you on the inside. You know what I'm saying? It's killing you on the inside and it's reflecting on the outside. You get what I'm saying? So that joy, that peace, that love, that comfort, that wholeness that everybody looking for, that's what keeps you alive. You know what I'm saying? That's liveness there. That's vibe. You get what I'm saying? That's light. You get what I'm saying? All that hatred, that hatred, it can go so many directions. People doing stuff to you, that victim mentality, that just always that anger, that frustration, that goddamn just mad at the world, mad at life. You didn't come here to be depressed, to be mad. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be at a higher frequency at all times, really enjoying life, because what I really want y'all to know is that it still goes back to just enjoying the experience. That's all you really here for, is to enjoy the experience. Now, anything else added on to that in your mind, you create it. Because really, when I say keep your mind clear for the ones that's having a tough time thinking positive, because it's like, okay, when we born into this world, right, you already born into negativity. You know what I'm saying? Meaning the majority of the world. Now you make it, hell and heaven is right here on earth. You make it how you make it, but most people don't know they can do that until they wake up and watch videos like this, or, watch other people's videos that's teaching this. But until then, you come out the womb and it's just negativity. Meaning the collective, the majority of people are negative. It's way more negative people than positive people. If it wouldn't even be no field to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? There wouldn't be no lanes to even speak on these things. You can only speak on problems. You get what I'm saying? It's a problem in the world where people negative and they want to be more positive, but they don't know how. That's how all this shit got invented. It's a lane where you can, help people. You basically getting out here and you, changing people's lives. But I'm saying that to say you come out the womb and the collective of this world is evil. Like I said, I hate labels, no good, no bad, really. But what I'm trying to say is, it is negative and positive. You get what I'm saying? I don't like to use good and bad. I like to use negative and positive energy. Now, you can use negative energy and still get what you want, and you can use positive energy and still get what you want. But what I mean is negative in a sense, like, like most people, they not enjoying life. They're just negative on its own. I mean, they're not getting the things they want. They're not experiencing life how they imagining it or how they really want it. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to figure out why. And that still comes back down to it's the collectives. You know, when the majority is overpowering the minority, it's harder for the minority to, you know what I'm saying, to stay up. You get what I'm saying? So basically all I'm trying to say is that when you going through this journey and you got all these negative thoughts bombarding you, doing things you don't want to do, it's just negative energy, it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle to think positive, because it's easy to think a positive thought right now. If I was to tell you to say right now, life is going well, life is going good, everything going my way, you know, I'm so thankful and enjoying life to the fullest. I was making sure that when my daughter crying, cause I hear a baby crying, making sure that when my daughter. But now, let's just say that, and I want you to think that thought right now. Life going good, life going well, I'm enjoying life to the fullest. You see how easy it is to think that thought? Easy to think that thought. So basically what I'm trying to say is, you can think positive for a long time, and them negative thoughts still gonna come through. They still gonna come through. It ain't into, that's why I tell y'all to practice on meditation. And when those negative thoughts come through, they so much more believable. It's so much more you, that it feels so normal to you that you think it's normal, that you let it sit there longer. See, the positive thoughts, you might play with it, you know what I'm saying? They come and they go. But your subconscious mind is what everybody be talking about. Automatic, the autopilot thoughts, them autopilot thoughts be negative. And that's what be fucking you up. You get what I'm saying? Them things be playing in your sleep. And when you got shit like that playing in your sleep, you know, that's your subconscious mind is wide open while you sleep. And if you thinking negative in your sleep, that shit is creating your reality on autopilot. No matter how positive you think, your subconscious is negative. So that's gonna make, you know, it's gonna reflect negative results. That's why sometimes you think positive, you do your affirmations, you do your visualizations, you be like, you feel like this shit ain't working, or it might work sometimes and it go back to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's just like I said, you gotta overpower the negative, because the negative has been programmed in you since birth. So that's like years of programming. Some people 20 years, some people 25, 30 years. That's a lot of motherfucking programming. But you actually can get out of that shit fast. And I always say the fastest way is through meditation. It's through meditation. What you gotta do is clear your mind. You got to clear that mind, because I promise you, what's gonna happen when your mind is clear is you ain't thinking about shit. See, that's really the cause of all suffering. That's the number one cause of all suffering. It's really just thinking, period. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with thinking positive, visualizing great things, but it's still, in a sense, says that you separate from what you want. You get what I'm saying? When you ain't thinking about shit, you're not separate from nothing, because you're not comparing, you're not putting space in between no thought. You know what I'm saying? Your mind is just clear. And the thought, because really, like I say, thoughts are really just downloads anyway. These really ain't your motherfucking thoughts. It feel like they're your thoughts because you think that you thought it. You be like, shit, I thought it. Man, thoughts, your brain is like a receiver. It receives shit from the universe and it comes in. You get what I'm saying? That's why when you clear your mind, ain't nothing but positivity gonna come in, because you're becoming back one with God. You're becoming back one with who you truly are. See, you truly are like just consciousness. You really don't have to think. You just clear your mind and relaxed in that peace. See, that's what a lot of people going around like, I ain't got nothing against religion. I mean, I just feel like everything is the same. You know, when I talk to a person that's deep in religion, I like to get us on both one accord and explain to them why we still doing the same thing. To a sense, you know, we still believing in the same thing. You get what I'm saying? They want to put their God against your God. They want to separate and say that you believe it. I say no, it's only one God. It's only omnipotence. It's only omnipresence. You get what I'm saying? God is everywhere. God is just the energy that make all this happen. That's all God is. You can call that what you want to call it, but that's all it is. It's just the power. It's the power. It's the present moment power that make everything happen. Why your life going the way why why you have that free will, why life going the way that it's going for you. That's God. Because you are God within inside of yourself, creating your own reality. God is working through everybody. It just God is what it is. It just is. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna work like this way regardless. It's not gonna change. It ain't gonna change for your ass. The only way it changes is if you change. You get what I'm saying? So I try to tell people that and get on one accord with them and help them understand that, you know, it ain't gotta be no separation. You ain't gotta hate me because I'm they put labels on it. I'm gonna put it the way people see it. I'm on the spiritual side, you on the religious side. It's like we ain't gotta be separate because of that. Because at the end of the day, God gonna work the way God work anyway. And it only gonna work the way that you want it to work because you are the God that's creating your experience. That's all life is experience. You get what I'm saying? That you creating, that you supposed to be enjoying. But back to the easiest way to do it, people. I'ma always say this because I done went through so many techniques, and I like to boil it down to the one that works the best, that works the easiest, and it's easy to explain and it's easy to do, and it still goes back to present moment power. It goes back to the now. You know what I'm saying? If you good at just focusing on this moment. See, most people, they mind be in the fucking future. They be worried about some shit that they don't have right now, or they be worried about where I'ma be. You know, where I'm gonna be 10 years from now, where I'm gonna be 5 years from now. I need to do something now so 10 years from now I can be straight. You know, shit like that, where they traumatized by their past. Oh man, 5 years ago, somebody hit me with a car, and it was a drunk driver. I hate everybody that drink, and just thoughts like that, living in the fucking past. You get what I'm saying? Instead of focusing on right now. Let's take a second. Let's take a second and just focus on this second, the present moment. Because life ain't nothing but moment to moment to moment. It's happening now. And when that second passes now, you always in the present moment. Whether your mind drift off to where you think you in the future, you still thinking about the future in the present moment. You never left. Your mind you just think it's separate. You think it's a fucking future, but it's not. I'm trying to get y'all to understand you can't enjoy life until you anchor yourself in the present moment. That's where the enjoyment comes from. God is with you now. You get what I'm saying? Everybody be like, well, one day I'm gonna get there. One day I'm working on building a greater relationship with God. And I always gotta stop and tell them, God is with you now. What is you working on? All you gotta do is be present in the moment and become God. When you already God, it's really no becoming process. It just is what it is now. When that click for y'all, that's the click that everybody really looking for. That's the click I was looking for. And when I found it, I was like, man, present moment power. You get what I'm saying? You're creating everything from moment to moment to millisecond. I like to say second to second because you could probably wrap your brain around a second, but it's happening faster than a second. You always switching so many goddamn, Bashar like to use a analogy like the frames in the camera. You get what I'm saying? It's like every second, you know what I'm saying, you switching because shit, if you think something right now, you switch it. You're a whole different person. You get what I'm saying? So it's best to just clear your mind and live in the present. See, what's gonna happen is you're gonna feel God. You're gonna feel that peace that you're looking for, that real peace, that comfort, that wholeness that you're looking for. It's when you relax and clear your goddamn mind. Because it's the thoughts that's causing the suffering. That's the only thing causing that goddamn suffering. It's the thoughts that's flowing through your head that you living in. Don't forget, when you think something, you live in it. You get what I'm saying? Because we are instant manifestors. We are instant manifestors. You manifest in every second. So when you think of a thought, don't you feel the feeling of that thought? If I would tell you to think of something happy right now, no matter what that visualization is or that thought is, you're going to feel it. That's called living in it. You manifested that right here. That's how quick you always instantly manifest it. Because you're going to experience it within regardless. You know, fuck the outside. Fuck waiting on it to come into your physical reality. You get what I'm saying? Because it's coming there too. But you're going to instantly experience it within regardless. So you got to think about that. If you instantly experiencing everything within, think about how many damn thoughts you think a day. How many things you done experience. How many milliseconds you done experience different things. That's why you feel the way you feel. You get what I'm saying? So the best way to do it, Especially for the ones, that have the negative thoughts and the positive thoughts, the negative thoughts and I done been through all them damn stages. I said, you know what? Just clear your goddamn mind. I'm on the first time I did this shit, man. I was actually driving. I was going on a little road trip. I think I was headed to Texas. It was like a 6-7 hour ride. I was like, man, let me just clear my mind on this ride and I don't want no music playing. I don't want to think about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I start doing it. I think about 30 minutes in, a feeling came over me. It was just a peaceful feeling. It was like life is what it is. Because if you really think about it, when you start to clear your mind, you're going to see that life really sitting still. Life ain't really doing shit to you in the present moment. When you get in the present moment and think of right now, life is just sitting still. The only time you feel like life doing something to you is when you start thinking. When you start creating it yourself. Thoughts are creation. When you start thinking it, creating it, and experiencing it within yourself. It brings on a feeling. Then you get complaining. You get to complaining. You get agitated. You get frustrated. That came from one single thought that just keep going. You know what I'm saying? And then keep compounding. You get what I'm saying? Because you study creating it. But if you sit back in peace and just relax, I call that God's frequency. Because now you can let the right thoughts just flow in on their own. What's going to happen is because you ain't thinking, it's like the negative thoughts don't exist or the positive thoughts. You just in this neutral type of relaxed mode. And then what I notice is that positive thoughts just start to slowly flow in on their own. That's you coming back to God's frequency, that natural you, that you who you was before, you know what I'm saying, you came to this realm. You get what I'm saying? You only here for a goddamn experience anyway. People are like, wow, I'm here. You just here to experience this. Because up there in heaven is basically where everybody going back to. Consciousness is heaven. Everything was instant manifestation. But down here, you can experience it like through these 5 senses. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Because where we came from, you can experience it through your 5 senses, but it's like within. Your senses within is different from coming down here to this physical world and actually feeling this polarity of this world. Up there, it ain't no good, no bad. It ain't no right, no wrong. You get what I'm saying? You just instant manifest and have fun. Everybody just having fun. Doing everything you want to do. The same way you wanted to go down here, you be like, man, I just want to fucking relax and have a good time. You doing that all the time up there, every fucking second, every millisecond. You know what I'm saying? I know people ask, oh, how'd you know these things? Have you been to the other side? Have you been to heaven? We all been to heaven. That's where the fuck you came from. But if you want to go deep, just watch this guy called Darius J. Wright. That's where I got all this knowledge from. Darius J. Wright. So it's D-A-R-I-U-S. It's a YouTube channel, by the way. D-A-R-I-U-S. The letter J, I guess, for his middle name. And then Wright spelled W-R-I-G-H-T. It ain't R-I-G, it's W-R-I-G-H-T. Darius J. Wright. Look him up. He talk about a lot of out-of-body experiences. I told y'all about that other podcast I watched, Next Level Soul podcast. And like I said, this stuff ain't made up. When you watch these things, you're going to see that, no, this is real. You get what I'm saying? Because we in 2025, people. 10 years ago, this wasn't even cool to even talk about these manifestations and things like this. And I was talking about it back in 2000, when I think 2017. I started talking about it back in 2017. I had YouTube channels called Present Moment. I had a YouTube channel called Present Moment Paradise at one time. Like I said, man, I just wasn't getting I don't know. The views weren't coming in like that. I guess people just want to know they were still more religious. They was like, oh, that shit he talking about. He on some witchcraft. He on some voodoo. He on some warlock shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's how they was looking at it. When I talk about powers and shit that you already possess, this shit is real. This shit is real, people. We got to wake up and start using our powers. You get what I'm saying? But the best power yet, that's why I wanted to do this video, let y'all know, relax. Let your mind relax in that comfort. You get what I'm saying? Because when you relax, you can let shit go. Because that's all people complaining about now, that all my bills going up. All around the world, people can't afford shit. You know what I'm saying? They wondering what the hell going on. Bills high. Probably just said his light bill was like $500. I say $500. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like that's a lot of money, but I'm saying that's outrageous for a goddamn light bill. Come on, man. Like, who the fuck trying to take all our money? You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the money, because the money get printed. So it ain't about them, it's about the control, keeping you at a lower frequency, keeping you down, making you go to work, come back just to pay bills. People that work 9 to 5 for years, y'all don't feel like y'all just go to work just to pay bills. You barely stay in your damn house. You barely drive your damn car. They talking about pay car insurance. Bitch, I go to work. Bitch, I'm at work 8 hours a day. I don't do nothing but drive to work, drive back home. I might go to the store. But after that, I'm tired as fuck. So I barely drive this motherfucker to even pay car insurance. Even damn near get in the damn crash. And if I do go somewhere far on a vacation, y'all only give me two days, a week out the whole goddamn year for a vacation break. All that bullshit. Like, all that shit is scam. You get what I'm saying? So we gotta wake up, people. Understand the power that's within. Understand that your heaven is within. That's why I do what I do. I don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? I relax in my peace. I just let shit happen. Because that's when the miracles happen. Like I always say, you know what I'm saying? Stop looking for what the fuck you want. Because when you're looking for what you want, you're separate from what you want. You're separate from who you are. Just have it. And relax in it. You know what I'm saying? And it shall be. Because you're going to experience it on the inside anyway. That's all you're really looking for is the feeling of it. If you can master having a feeling of everything, you know what I'm saying? It's like, really having it in the physical world really ain't going to matter. Because the joy going to come from, within. And now you can enjoy your present moment with your family, with the things that really matter. Your family, it's just your present moment, bro. Wherever it take you, let it take you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to give up control to get control. And that's a true statement. You just got to let go. Let go. Don't worry about the bills. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about where you will be 5 years from now. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy life now. You know what I'm saying? So if you was to die today, you know what I'm saying? You would die with a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? Because you always present. Always present with God. So that's my message for the day, people. Grab y'all the 5-book bundle. Definitely appreciate the ones that did. I'm going to keep giving y'all a powerful message. And y'all just take care. Like I say, clear your goddamn mind. Present moment power.